Hi, and in this video, we're going to talk about 3 keys to getting the support you crave from your man. Hi, Matt Schaefer here, your dating, relationship, and empowerment coach. And today we're going to talk about a powerful 3-step process that you'll be able to use to really get that support that you're craving from your man or from people in your life, right? And so the reason this is such a important thing to talk about is because a lot of my clients, they come to me and they're frustrated because the men in their life or the people in their life aren't giving them the support that they want. And they tell me if you can relate to this, they say, Matt, I'm struggling with, this challenge in my life. I'm struggling with something in my career. And so I went to my partner and I told him that I was struggling with this thing. I told him that, I'm going through this. And then he didn't give me the support that I wanted. And what that represents is a communication breakdown, right? Because this woman, my client, she had an expectation that if she just shared what it was that she was going through, if she just shared the experience, that he would automatically know what kind of support she needed and he would just give it to her. And ladies, I have a little news flash for you. Men are not mind readers. They're not, people in general are not mind readers, right? And so here's what happens is that because of a fear of being fully vulnerable, a lot of times when you're asking for support, you're not fully asking for support. You're just sharing an experience and expecting the man to connect the dots about how you're feeling and what you need. And that's not going to work, right? So this 3-step process is going to help you actually specifically share what support you need and then get it from your partner. All right, so let's go. Now, step 1 is you want to share the experience. Share the experience that's giving you a hard time. So if you're having trouble at work with people that you work with, you want to share to your partner exactly what it is that you're experiencing. Debbie has refused to give you your raise because she says that you haven't met the qualifications or whatever. You do want to share that experience. It's important for your man to understand the context, right? Men are very context driven. They're very fact driven. And so the first step in getting the support you need is telling your man all the relevant facts so that he can fully understand the situation. It's extremely important to lead with that. Now, step 2 is where things get a little bit more challenging, and this is the first step where a lot of women have a communication breakdown when it comes to getting the support that they need. So after you shared with him your experience and the facts of what you've gone through in your situation, the next step that's very important is that you share with your man how that experience has made you feel. That's right, ladies. You get to be vulnerable with your feelings and tell your man. So Debbie denying me my raise because she says I didn't meet these qualifications, it really makes me feel frustrated. It makes me feel unappreciated. And it's really something that I'm struggling with emotionally right now. Now, your man, in addition to knowing the experience, the actual facts of what happened, now he also understands how it's made you feel. Don't just assume that your man can understand how an experience has made you feel just because you shared with him that experience, okay? Men do not process feelings the same way that women do. We don't experience them the same way. So don't just assume because you tell him about a situation that he's gonna know how it made you feel. Little newsflash, ladies, men aren't mind readers, okay? And they're not heart readers either. And step 3, and the most important step in getting that support that you're craving, is specifically asking them for the kind of support that you are looking for. I cannot overstate how important it is to specifically ask for the support that you need. So after you've shared with him your experience, after you've shared with him the facts of the experience, and then you've shared with him how that experience made you feel, you get to courageously ask for support. And I know how challenging this is for a lot of women because a lot of women feel very vulnerable asking for support, and it's something that's very scary But here's the thing, you can't not ask for the kind of support you need and then get angry or get frustrated with your man for not giving it to you. So let's take a look about what this would look like or sound like in the example that we've been using. So step one, you share with him the facts. Debbie at work is denying me my raise because she says that I haven't met this one specific criteria, but I know that I've actually met it, and she's just not giving me my raise because she has an issue with me. Those are the facts, right? Then step two is to say, and this really makes me feel disempowered. It makes me feel unappreciated. It makes me feel angry, frustrated, powerless. It's really something that's driving me crazy, and it's distracting me from being able to do a good job at my work, all the sort of pain and anger I'm feeling around being unappreciated. And then as far as step three goes, then you would ask for the support, right? So then you would ask your man, so I'd really appreciate it if you could just hold space for me to just share my feelings and talk this through with you. And then maybe, because I know that you're in the corporate space, if you could give me some insights from your end on what you think the best way is for me to deal with this, I'd really appreciate it, because I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to deal with these politics. So you see what you did there? Now your man has a blueprint on how to help you, right? He understands the experience, he knows how it made you feel, and he knows exactly the kind of support you're looking for, and now he can give you his insight, he can hold space for you and listen to you, and then give you exactly the support you need. And so often what women do, and what I found with my clients, is because they have a fear of vulnerability, right? They have a fear of fully opening up. They'll just share their experiences with their man, the challenging experiences they're having, and then they'll expect their man to connect the rest of the dots. They'll expect their man to understand how it made them feel, and then also understand the kind of support that they're looking for. And then when their man doesn't give that to them, they get frustrated. So ladies, I want to wrap this video up by sharing with you a couple key points, right? The first being, I said it before and I'll say it again, men are not mind readers. You cannot just expect a man to know what it is that you're feeling and to know what it is that you're looking for just because you share with him an experience. You cannot open up 30% of the way and expect a man to give you 100% support. If you want 100% of the support you're looking for, you get to be 100% vulnerable with him. Does that make sense? And the last and most important thing I want you to recognize and realize in this whole process is that the men in your life and the people around you, they want to support you. They're dying to support you most of the time. And all they need is a little bit of guidance, a little bit of specificity, a little bit of vulnerability, and they're gladly going to give you what you need or what you want or what you're craving, right? So don't be afraid to ask for support. This is a breakthrough that's available for you. And if you use this three-step process, I guarantee you it's going to help you get more of the support you're craving. And if for whatever reason you go through that whole process and the man in your life or the person in your life doesn't want to give you that support, you get to really evaluate, is this somebody that I want to have that close to me, right? Because anybody who's going to be a partner, a romantic partner, or a dear friend is somebody that gets to be there to support you too. You don't just get to support everybody else. Deal? All right, so I hope this resonated with you. If it did, take a second, hit that little subscribe button, and I'll see you next time on my YouTube channel. Bye-bye.